Mic check. Alright, take it. Alright, guys. I had to stream, change some stuff. We'll stream off of my computer and all that, but now I'm streaming off of my PlayStation, so I have to figure out my mic. So, sorry, it's been a couple, more than a couple, probably a week or so. Been down in the weather and personal stuff going on. But I appreciate you guys coming on. We're hopping on Dynasty right now. Like the title says, we made a championship game. Finally, so if you guys remember, we do ladder steps. So that means me as Kentucky State, we're done. We're not in the USA. If we win the USA championship, we're not going to. If we win this game, the conference game against New Mexico, we are done. We're not going to be in the USA. We will move up to Sun Belt. I did, once again, forget to change championship games, but they're not. So, in college football, your 3 or 4 major conferences play in a neutral site for the conference championship. All the other ones, the highest bid or the highest seed in that conference, they play at their home stadium. I forgot to change it, so of course, unfortunately, we are going to New Mexico State to play against New Mexico State in their home stadium. I don't like that, so I will change that. I have it written down my little notepad I have here. Change it. Again, ladder steps. Worst team who goes down, best team moves up. So hopefully we can win this and move up into Sun Belt. Also, we made our first bowl game. You see it, the Curry Bowl. Right here, the Curry Bowl against Bowl Green. So we'll hop on that. Also, you guys watched the draft. What a hell of a draft this year, I think. Really was surprised how a lot of these players fell. Bain fell to the Bucks. Stafford fell to the Cowboys. Lemon fell down to my Eagles. Not pointing that. We can say bye-bye to A.J. Brown on that one. A lot of players fell. Crowder fell down to the Bucks in the second round. I think that's a big steal. Guy's name, the brother plays for Atlanta. That was a steal. So the draft was awesome all the way around. I can't believe this runner-up for the Heisman did not get drafted. That's funny, but as of today, I think I got a notification that he is signing with the Ravens as we speak today. So it's another one. What we're hopping the game to yesterday was the 5-year anniversary of Geno Hayes dying. So rest in peace, Geno. We miss you. But we'll top into this championship game. Hopefully this will be our last time playing the USA conference and hop on the Sun Belt. And hopefully one time when this video I can turn on and say Kentucky State is in the SEC. How awesome would that be? Like we're doing, we're bringing the worst to the first Kentucky State edition. I will think about doing this again, Madden, because there's a guy on Madden, I forgot his name, I'll do a shout out to him when I find it out, that did an updated roster of all the new draft picks, so I'm thinking about doing that from first to worst on Madden. Definitely when the new Madden comes out and the new NCAA, we're going to be doing career modes on that also. So let's hop into it. Go. Please hit that follow and subscribe button.
They've battled all regular season in the competitive Conference USA, and now it's time to crown a champion. The Conference USA Conference Championship game. Welcome to Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, the home of the New Mexico State Aggies. We'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on another Conference USA team, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the Conference Championship Trophy. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown. One of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
If you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
What will happen? I thought Did you get hurt? No.
Incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Golden Flashes will bring their punt team onto the field. On a punt now for the first time today. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So New Mexico State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that
Great footwork, a big opening now. He's in the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
We got defense.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Jenkins. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. That short completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Golden Flash's offense retakes the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Hunter. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough step.
Breaks into the clear.
There you go, baby.
At the 20. At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. They bring him down after a short gain there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency in this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. QB keeps it himself.
There we go, baby.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's West. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. An important third down attempt for this offense. But they catch the defense with the draw. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Pump over the middle. It's key. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And it's Kent State in the lead right now, Kurt. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The short completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that short completion. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies.
You know, it's great to see the old traditional option executed to perfection. The running back knew right where to be, didn't panic when the ball was headed his way, and then once he got into space, it was smooth sailing all the way to the end zone.
PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Kent State's offense back out there. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. That pass falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
With the catch, it's Phillips. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Grab down the middle. It's Phillips. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Looking to chuck it again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Golden Flashes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Trying to find room. It's Phillips. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff to the back. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
1st and goal, handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big plays like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects.
Here he goes. That's the 20. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Way too much speed in that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Phillips. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the completion sets up a second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Golden Flashes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw.
That's it.
Just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
2nd down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's a quick grab. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The sure hands. It's Williams. Powering through a tackle. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Just flings it out of bounds as pass rush closing in. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And he's got it again. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Conference USA Championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the second half of the CUSA Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman. Nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's the punt, high in the air. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Cox. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. The Golden Flashes offense is on the move now. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Kent State. Still no answer for this offense. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
Junior, hopefully comes back next year.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the point after makes the lead 8. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Caught over the middle. It's King. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a gap. It's Jenkins. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. They don't convert on 3rd down. Special teams coming on the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Golden Flashes offense retakes the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Grab near the sticks. It's West. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right in the double coverage. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Play action here on 1st down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Gibson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Running out of time in the pocket.
There we go.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. He'll call for the fair catch here. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. It's a shotgun run call. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Snags the quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And it's Kent State in the lead right now, Kurt. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here and work the clock. But these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle. Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Defense able to deny the touchdown. He's brought down at the 1.
Boy, Chris, you talk about rallying to the football by a defense. We all know how fast this quarterback is, and even with all of his options covered up, they're able to rally and bring him down.
Touchdown, golden flashes. This offense is still clicking.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Gibson. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning. Gets a fresh set of downs.
I don't know, man. Throwing it.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. He's got it with room to run. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. No huddle here for the offense.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. On the move now. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself. Offense in hurry-up mode.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
PHC up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Kent State's offense back out there now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Phillips. He's found some room at the 45.
There we go, baby.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Pounding away with the run game. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. And the quarterback will take a knee.
He did it. The hook to the Sun Belt, baby.
Talking about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've achieved a goal. They've made their case. Now it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do to see if they're going to get that college football playoff invite. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
go to the Sun Belt. Hold on. Clemson. So all your teams are moving on. Let's go to the standings now. Let's see the teams that are going down. First team going down in the SEC. Your team on this side. And they're bad. There's two teams 2-10. There's two teams 7.4. Unless Purdue is going down. Big 12. second and running back. That's not bad. Hopefully he comes back. Let's see the bracket. Go, man. Oh, we got some drop off. Well, I'm going to call it a night there, guys. Tomorrow we'll hop into this New Orleans Bowl. You guys have a good night. See ya.